So my most memorable moment would have to be at the Hoy. We won the dance and, getting 3 trophies. I didn't think that I was going to do that good as a dancer because I was really nervous, but in the end we got first place and something that I'm really proud of. What impacted me the most about Hip C is that everyone is so God-oriented and, we all just want to learn more about God, and it's something that I can't find out in society, that everyone is so strong in their faith and serious to, take the journey with God.
The thing about Hip C that impacted me the most is the fact that we've all grown so much ever since we walked in from Year C to Hip C, and from then until now we've all grown so much, and it's just the memories and the bonds that we've created with each other throughout all 4 years. My most memorable moment would have to be when we got Goyanyu after Hip C camp, but Nyut found like 5 points afterwards and he should have won.
What impacted me about Hip C is that the bonding that we share with everybody here, and like when I came to Hip C, like really I don't talk to people, but because I stutter. But as the time progressed, I make friends, I bond with people. And my most memorable memory was at Hip C camp. Danny had 5 points in his backpack, and that's how we didn't get Goyanyu, but he has 5 points and we could have got it.
I think my most memorable moment has to be Hip C camp last year when I burnt my hair during the food competition and I got my first yellow tour. Yeah. And then the most inspiring thing about Hip C is it has to be các anh chị huấn trưởng, and just like how we can view them as like our older brothers and sisters, and also just as role models of Christ.
The most memorable moment I've had in Hip C was actually this most recent Hip C camp. I've seen the bond that we have really come out, and I haven't seen it that much over the last 4 years, but something about this last Hip C camp was just really fun, really relaxed, but we still got to build our connection with God. And the most impact that Hip C has brought me was, it kind of brought me a new family. All the other Hip Cs kind of are like my brothers and sisters, and the Hunchungs are like older brother and sisters for me to look up to, and we have our good times and our bad times, but through every week we kind of just build up our relationship with God and with each other.
My most memorable moment about Hip C probably gotta be Hip C camp like last week. Cause like one, it was like the only thing I could remember, and two, like it was so much fun and I actually won. And like just seeing everyone come together, like uniting as a family, like ever since we were in Omni now to our final days of Tilney, it's just beautiful to see, And the thing that inspires me most about Hip C is Hip C has like helped shape me like the person I am today. Like my relationship with God, how I talk to people, like it's all thanks to you guys. Like you guys helped me develop everything I am. Because like back then I used to be quiet and stuff. You guys helped me open up and like carry God's work. Thank y'all. I love y'all. And I'm gonna be with you guys one day.
So the most inspiring thing that I remember is probably the fact that you guys really care about us. And I don't know, it just really hits me, especially when Tripoli cries and makes her speeches, like that really hits me. And like, I don't know, it just makes me want to become a better, person, or make those changes so that, those issues don't happen again. So the most memorable moment has got to be, well, the only thing I remember is camp. So Hip C camp from last week. I mean, many things happened, but I just remember the part where I cried a lot, and when we got together and prayed, I think that really, it just showed how we are a family, and you guys Hunchungs are like family to us. So You guys teach us a lot of things, and one of those things is love. So thank you, I love you, and I'm glad I joined TNTT.
The most impactful thing about HIPC was since I first joined TNTT, like I didn't really have like a good understanding of what it was, because I literally joined TNTT a week after I was baptized this past Easter. So like I really didn't know anything about it. But I was really glad that you all like helped me get a better understanding of it and helped me come to love it even more. And I was really thankful for that. The most memorable thing is last HIPC camp because it was my first and last. Although it's kind of regretful that I can't go again because like I'm moving up to Kapamalt, but like it was really fun and like I was able to like create more like connections with other people and like have a fun experience. Thank you.
All right, so the thing that has impacted me the most about HIPC is just, you know, like it really taught me what family was all about. Because really when my own family at home wasn't treating me like family, this was always like my safe haven to run to, you know. Everything that I've become, like my passion for God, everything's just been because of you guys, you know, because of the Quint Jones and all of my other peers in HIPC. Like I look up to every one of y'all because really without y'all, I would be nothing. I would be nowhere close to the person I am today. And I owe it all to HIPC. Like it really was my best years of my life. My most memorable moment in HIPC probably has to be at camp when, you know, the incident happened and everyone really came close together. Because that was like the first time in all of HIPC, like all my last couple years, like the last 4 years, that I've really seen HIPC come together and just, you know, come together as a family. And that was really just moving. And you know, it brought me to tears that night, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that was it.
The most memorable thing about HIPC would have to be the HIPC camp, about the free times, because we all get to bond with each other. We wrote letters during those free time and we just hung out, like instead of groups, we hung out as a whole. And the most impact thing about HIPC would have to be the friendships, because in HIPC, I feel like we all started bond together instead of groups like in USC. And then the friendships we built would be like long over time, the future.
The people that have impacted me the most is, it has to be all my friends that I have in there, all my close friends. I mean, everybody has an equal impact, but like the ones that have been there for me the most, like Michael, Vin, Yut, Calvin, all of them. Even if I didn't say your name, I mean, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, they've impacted me the most. They've like been there through thick and thin, up and down, and yeah. My most memorable moment was at here when we were taking that last picture because we won all 3 trophies that one day. And then we were taking the picture and every single person had 2 water jugs in their hand. And then when we took that picture, everyone just splashed water all over the place. And I think that was an amazing moment and I really enjoyed it.
My most memorable moment in HIPC has to be the annual canoeing trip that we have. You know, canoeing 5 miles is taxing both mentally and physically on your body, but as long as we endure it together as a family, that's what really matters in the end. What has touched me the most was how close-knit everyone is in HIPC and how we support each other through thick and thin as a family.
All right, so what inspired me the most in HIPC was our bonding, our close friendship, and third one, pushing each other to the limit. Well, those 3 things that really impacted me, because without you guys helping us come together, we wouldn't be here today as our own big generation. Like y'all said, we were one of the biggest generations that stuck to ONI all the way till now. And that's all I gotta say. All right, so one of my most memorable moments was last year, of course, taking home 3 wins. You already know, we're gonna repeat, we're gonna do it this year. Got nothing else to say. Signing off right there, you know?
My most memorable event was probably the Nghĩa C, Hiệp C retreat, it brought me so close to the people I love. Like, it was such a great weekend I spent with, you know, my family. I felt so full and like loved. Well, Hiệp C is like a family to me, and I didn't go to TNTT, like it wasn't really quit, I just didn't go for like a couple months. And whenever I came back, like y'all were so like welcoming, and I felt like whenever I didn't go to TNTT, I was missing a part of myself. And I didn't feel like, I don't know, I was just missing a part of myself. But yeah, TNTT is family, and Hiệp C will be one of my favorite like nuns, I guess. Yeah.
All right, most memorable thing that's ever happened to me was basically every event that we've had, like Đại hội Nhị Hiệp and Hiệp C camp a year ago. What impacted me the most was all the events we've attended and retreats, praise and worship, adoration. That really brought us close to each other and kind of built a bond with each other.
There's actually a lot we have in Hiệp C, especially Hiệp C camps. Every Hiệp C camp that I went to was really fun and really memorable. And how Hiệp C impacted me was it taught me how to bond with God, family, and friends. Hiệp C is the reason why I'm still here, and y'all Huấn trưởng taught me a lot of things, so yeah.
What impacted me the most was all the Huấn trưởng that put out their time and effort to come out each Sunday to, you know, help us out as the kids. And I see that we're pretty important to them, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty inspirational, I guess. My favorite moment will probably be Hiệp C camp, because getting together as a family. Amen. I love y'all.
The day has come.
The day for us to leave.
The day for us to take the next step in our spiritual journey.
For some of us, TNTT has been a lifelong family.
For others, it was a new experience.
But whether we joined young or just recently,
You Huấn trưởng have walked with us every step of the way.
Through the good times and the bad times.
You guys have never stopped caring for us.
You guys taught us to love others.
And to keep God with us no matter what.
We can't thank you guys enough.
For putting up with our foolishness.
For inspiring us in ways unimaginable.
And for pushing us to be the best Catholics we can be.
You guys will always have a special place in our heart.
This is the class of 2018 signing out. Until next time, we out!